Welcome to week 6, day 1. Week 6, day 1. If you made it this far, I'm proud of you. If you're just joining us, I want you guys to focus on the basics. Okay, so week 6, day 1, we're gonna do the superset 3 times. We have a split squat with the reach and row, double arm. We have a seated Z press, 15 seconds, and a bicycle for 20 seconds. We're gonna do that 3 times through, okay? 3 times through. So again, reach and row, we're gonna actually stretch out the lower back and contract the full body. So she's gonna grab both hands. Now again, that attachment's gonna be on some sort of a pole. It's gonna pull her out, stretch those hamstrings in that back. Now as she drives back, she's gonna contract her back and row, just like that. Reach, stretch the hamstrings in the back and row. Reach, stretch the hamstrings in the back and row. Good, 3 more, 2 more, rest. We have a seated Z press. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna imagine I'm pinning my butt to the ground and I'm finding length in my spine. So she's gonna bring those dumbbells up right to her arm. She's gonna pin her knees to the ground. It's called a Z press. And what she's gonna do is go all the way up with those arms. You're gonna feel it a lot in your lower back. You're gonna feel a lot in your quads. Go ahead and go down, and here we go. Make sure those knees are, imagine you're driving them through the ground. Those quads should be flexed and locked, and we should be going all the way down and all the way up. Emphasis on the lower back and up the spine. Rest. Our next core exercise is a bicycle. It's a staple, it's a basic, but we love it. Hands behind the head, opposite arm goes to opposite foot, and we pedal away. Just like that, finding length out, pushing that foot all the way out, opposite arm, opposite leg, and cranking it up. Cranking it up. Rest. What we're working on, our next superset, we have a chest fly for 20 seconds with a dumbbell or a band. We have a banded pull apart for 15 seconds. And then we have a glute bridge march, hands up. We're gonna go 30 seconds total. We're gonna do this superset 3 times through. So where we start with our chest fly, we're gonna go ahead and lay down. If you do have a workout bench, you can lay on a workout bench. What we're gonna do is hands go in, arms are straight and bent. Once I'm going out, my arms do not move at all. So they go out. I'm gonna squeeze from my chest and bring them together. Good. Go out, squeeze my chest, bring them together. Regardless if you have pecs or not, it's not just for looks, it's also for function of the shoulder and how the chest works together in unison. Her hands are gonna be shoulder width on the band. Now again, if it's too easy, what you'll do is you'll drop one of the bands out of your hand and just grab the top or the bottom. The elbows stay high. She pulls that band straight across. Good. Arms are straight as an arrow. Good. Pulling through the scap, the trap, and the rear delts in the back, straight through here. Good. Next on the list is a glute bridge march. She's gonna find her glute bridge position. She's gonna have her hands up for tension as always, and she's just gonna pick one foot up and put it down. We're going for 30 seconds. Make sure we're pushing through the heel as hard as we can to keep that butt contracted, right up the posterior chain. Last superset of the day. It involves a heels elevated squat, which we will do for 30 seconds, and then we are gonna do a 4-corner jump for 45 seconds to get our cardio rate up. So what she's gonna do, she's gonna put her heels just like last time, but the only nuisance, the only difference is when she's going out, she's gonna have to focus on pushing that dumbbell out as she sits back. Now again, if you can't do this, hold on to a chair. So go ahead and squat back. As she squats, she reaches. That's gonna take a lot of intramuscular control and stability. That's okay. We got to progress and get harder every single time. She pushes out, she reaches, but she also pushes through her heels directly back up. Rest. Last but not least, for 45 seconds, we are going to do a 4-corner jump. Imagine you're standing on a dot. There's a dot here, a dot here, a dot here that you're standing on, and a dot here. We have to hit all 4 corners as fast as we can. Here we go. Go. 45 seconds. Up. Good. Making that square as fast as we can. It also works a lot on calf and ankle and stiffness, so we work on actually the flexibility and the resiliency of our lower limbs, which is needed.